Hey there, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
Good morning, crypto friends. How are we doing out there? It is Thursday. It is August 5th, and we are live here coming at you. Taking a look here. So we're going to start out here with Ethereum this morning. All eyes are on Ethereum today as we are anticipating the hard fork, aka London, coming in. So we did give a lot back last night down to the just barely past the 0.68 Fibonacci. And as you can see here, we did just touch the 12 and the 26-day moving average. Bounce back up, so we will anticipate some activity today. So let's take a look at all the charts and see what we got going on, and we'll return back to Ethereum in just 1 second. Well, here we are at BTC.D. Got all the way up here, just managed to touch that 50-day moving average and rejected off of there. Came back down to support as mentioned in the title card. So we have 1, 2, 3. We have a triple bottom to sit back on here. And that support is at the 3,800, 37,655, I should say. Right now we're trying to hold the 3,800 and just lost that as we start to peel off a little bit here this morning. So we'll be looking for a bounce off the support level should we need to come down and retest. And resistance remains to be slightly above there at the 38,254.70 BTC/USD. Now moving on to Ethereum ETH/USD. Very similar pattern down to the support level to retest, bounced off of there, moving its way back up. So we have support at the 2592.92 and resistance now double top. Going to be a little bit of difficulty getting through there. 2637.20. Just keep that stop loss very close by, and we'll just set it just beneath these 12 and 26-day moving average. You could barely see it. If I zoom in, maybe you can see a little bit more. We did get the 12 cross over the 26, so we have the 12, the 26, 50, and the 100-day all in the right configuration for upside potential. So we'll be keeping an eye out for that. And let's move on to BNB USD. That's Binance Coin. Very similar pattern, and you're going to see like Groundhog Day all through this presentation today. It's going to be very similar all the way through. So we have support lingering down there at that 50-day moving average, 324.8646. Support as the voice cracks, 325.877 resistance. On to ADA, that's Cardano as you know it. And slightly different pattern here. We have a double bottom to sit back on. Check that. Let's make that a triple if this candle closes out. So we're looking at 1.3463 support. And we have resistance at 1.3602. On to PolkaDot, DOT, USD. Same thing, bounces off of this moving averages. So we have support at the 18.1579 and resistance coming at you at the 18.617. We'll move that stop on up just beneath those moving averages. There we go. On to Doge. Doge down 2.63%. And we're looking at support at the 0.1952. These numbers should sound pretty familiar to you. And resistance 0.1971. On to Litecoin. LTC USD. Giving up about 3.23% for the day thus far. We have your support level there at the 136.95. Resistance is at the right as we speak. You can see it's sitting right on this high here. Retesting that. So we're going to be setting the resistance at 139.94. Look for that level up there, up next. Look at LINK USD, Chainlink. Looking at support at the 22.976 and resistance just there at the 23.449. On to Stellar XLM USD. Let's jump over there and grab it. And there we go. We have support. We are retesting as we speak this low here at 0.2703. And resistance going to be, got a little wiggle room here, up there at the 0.27571. Watch out for this 50-day moving average. It may give us some grief on the way through. On to VET USD. That's Vechain. Support now there at the 0.08639er. You see we did push through. We kind of overshot those moving averages. And resistance going to be at the 0.0876. Looking on to FIL USD. Support 55.3231. And boy, you see last night that resistance held. We got right up there and just did not get through. Resistance going to be 55.857. On to STORJ USD. We have support 1.042 and resistance right nearby at the 1.067. On to IOTA. Scoot over there to the left just a bit there for you. So we're looking at support to hold at that 0.8328 and resistance now right there at the 0.849. On to COMP USD. And we'll split that candle up. There we go. So we can see clearly the support level. 1, 2, 3, 4 at the 441.396. And resistance now going to be right there at the 456.31. On to basic attention coin. That's BAT USD. 0.6505 is your support level. And we could not get past it. That was our resistance from last night. So we'll leave her there, 0.6752. Ethereum Classic, that's ETC USD, what we're charting here. And we have 49.573 support. And climbing up through right there, 50.726. On to Mana, that's MANA USDC. And we should be perfect touch right off of that 50. So you see that's why we use these simple moving averages. Some folks prefer the EMAs. So we have support for you at the 0.702 and resistance at the 0.710. We're heading on to ZIL. That's ZIL USD. It's down about 1.3%, so not giving back as much as some of the other ones. 0.0965 is your support and resistance. Right there. Didn't even have to move it. 0.0813. On to NU USD. Only down 0.91%, so we'll just leave this right. We'll tweak it just a tad here. We are finding support off that 50. You see we touch, overshot when the rest of the coins sold off there. So support, looking for that to hold, excuse me, 0.2179. Quite a bunch of resistance up there at the 0.2225. On to NMR USD. Unchanged, 37.962. And resistance 39.5240. You see we're stuck in that range right there. On to GRT USD. That's the graph token. We're trying to hold as we have a double bottom here. We have the wicks of these two candles there to 0.6510. And resistance and the 0.6691. On to Uniswap UNI USD. And where are you? There we go. 22.533 support. Resistance is at the 22.876. On to AAVE USD as the title card indicated. I think I put that in there, and I did not. But it is up 5.48%. Going for a little run here. All the way up to 363.02. Support. I'm sorry, resistance. And there's your support level. 344.402. So nice little run up here for AAVE. MKR USD. And we are trying to hold 2863.783 support, and voice cracked. Resistance 2917.470. On to MATIC, MATIC USD. Picking up the pace. 1.01, so that $1 still trying to hold on to that. And resistance 1.028. So very tight range to look in here as we're starting to scout out a bounce on all these names. SOL USD Solana. Very clear double topper right there, 37.452. Resistance support 36.2560. On to NFT land, audio. Audio is down 3.10%, looking for support to hold at the 1.0946, and resistance going to be 1.214. CHZ USD. Got some good confirmation there, 0.2564 support. And resistance right there at the 0.2588. Got to get that point in there. Theta, THETA USD, it is up 6% now. Just rolled over. Making a go, so heads up, folks. Looking up at resistance at the moment at 6.466. We're pushing up in the RSI there, so watch out for the overbought. We're knocking on that door. And let's go to the 1 hour real quick and get you a support level to lean back on. Yeah, we don't have any support in this region here, so we'll need to go. Swap back over to the 4 hour, and we'll look left and see. I really can't find anything recent, so we're going to go way up in here. Right there. Nearby the 6.307 support. And we are still climbing, gaining altitude, so heads up, folks. You'd put your stop loss just beneath this trending upward 12-day moving average and that low right there, so that would get you a clean stop if you're in this one. On to ENJB USD, and clear support there at the 1.350 and resistance right up at the 1.3797. On to Harmony 1, ONE USD. 0.0751 support, resistance now coming into the right there on that pivot high, 0.0770. Shiba Inu, getting closer, getting closer. I'll be able to say that one day. 50614. and 5 zeros right there, 620. IPC USD. We have support remaining at the, we're actually sitting right there, going to retest the support of this low. But look down here at this 100-day moving average. We touched it and bounced off of there many a time, so watch out for that. If we do push through, look for support 38.540 and resistance close by there at the 39.579. On to AMP, that's AMP USD. Looking at support down here, lots of it, 0.0600, and resistance at the 0.0626. Wrapping it up here, BTC.D. Bitcoin dominance, still shedding some Bitcoin. So we've lost about 1.14% of the market cap. So we're looking at 45.67%. BTC market cap. Let's have a look at Ethereum. Ethereum down about a quarter after that big climb up yesterday. So we're up to 19.69%. And Doge getting a little back. So we almost gained 1% here. So maybe we're starting to get some Doge love back here. So we're up to 1.64%. Totaling out here, total crypto market cap down about 3%. So that's going to go back to the exchanges when people sold. Looks like they sold mostly Bitcoin and Ethereum. So we're down to 1,563 billion. And folks, thank you for stopping by this morning. Be sure to hit that like, subscribe, ring the bell, all those kind of things if you're out there on YouTube. All you other folks, I'll see you soon. And thank you, and see you tonight at the Crypto Happy Hour.